Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today we got to talk about XLM right now. When we look at this chart today, it's very ugly. Like we've just dropped below 10 cents. Things are not looking too good on the short term, okay? Now when we go to the actual weekly and we go to that's up 3%. When we go to the monthly, it's only up 7%, so it hasn't really done nothing. It's consolidating right now. Whilst everybody's ignoring XLM, whilst everybody's dismissing XLM, overlooking XLM, you gotta understand I'm not really worried about what retail thinks. I'll be real with you guys. I'm focused on what the big mega wells that control this world, the people that run this globe and the financial systems that run this globe, I'm focused on what they're doing, okay? Now, there's a couple of things I want to go over right here, right? We have to read because, guys, you got to understand when we look at XLM, it's a long-term hold, my boys. It's a long-term hold. Like, this is not a coin that is going to get you 50x in 2025. I doubt that, okay? But when things and crypto starts to become adopted by mainstream and the globe, then we're going to see things like XLM never be below $1 again. I'm just being honest with you guys. Like, this is a beautiful price point, if you ask me, a very beautiful price point. But as I was saying, right, whilst people are ignoring XLM, this is what's going on behind the scenes, right? We're going to read the article now. This is from the World Bank, okay? This was made a couple of years ago, but a lot of people, they don't understand this. They don't understand how significant this is, that like the World Bank has covered XLM. Like the World Bank was used to actually make economies recover in the World War, in the Second World War, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right? Now it says stablecoin for cross-border payments. Stablecoin refers to a class of digital currencies that's relatively stable in their price. Stablecoins offer instantaneous processing and security of payments as many cryptocurrencies do. They also offer stability with respect to their parties against fiat currency. Two digital currencies that fall into this category are RippleNet native digital currency XRP and Stellar Networks native currency Stellar Lumen. Both Ripple and Stellar enable faster and more efficient cross-border payments relative to correspondent banking. However, they differ in the former that aims at improving cross-border settlement between international banks, whereas the latter aims at providing low-cost cross-border payment financial services to end users and the unbanked population. So as we know, like, XLM is more involved when it comes to peer-to-peer, which is personal, like person-to-person, right? P2P, okay? Like, you got to understand, it's going to be XRP that is B2B, which is business-to-business, right? And deals with them big business cross-border payments. But when it comes to personal, XLM is going to be what's used. This is not me saying it. This is the World Bank. This is the World Bank. Now, do we keep reading? We can keep reading right now. It says over here, transaction confirmation time using Stellar has been observed to range from 1,000 transactions per second to approximately 10,000 transactions per second in a 2016 Barclays Africa Deloitte pilot. Stellar's transaction fees remained at a fixed rate of 0.0000001 XLM per transaction, thereby making XLM cost-effective for retail cross-border. Do we understand this? When you try to make a transfer or a payment to a different country, it's a big fee behind that. Now, the only thing that's lacking when it comes to XLM is the UI. Once this gets in the hands of personal people and it's used by personal individuals with ease, once people can get their hands on this without no heavy loopholes, then we're going to see the price of XLM not be at 9 cents where that looks pathetic. It's going to be at $9 one day. That's just the honest truth. Like, how much? Let's just look at the circulating supply, right? If it goes to $9, which was a random guesstimate from me, but it's a 50 million or 50 billion circulating supply, right? 50 billion times $9, okay? That's only 450 billion market cap. Now, you might be thinking only, but when we're talking about the World Bank, these are people that they are dealing with partnerships that is worth over 500 trillion. In 2018, I was talking about the derivative markets was circulating 587 trillion. So that don't fear me. And the more interesting thing I want to show you about this, right, is look at this. Look at this. If we scroll down here, right, and we scroll down, we keep scrolling down. That was posted by the World Bank, by the way. That was the World Bank's report. Now, I typed it on Google, right? Let me zoom into this so you can see it nice and clear. Who owns the most money to the World Bank? Who owns the most money to the World Bank? The United States. The United States is the largest single shareholder, followed by Japan, Germany, the United Kingdom, and France. The rest of the shares are divided among the other member countries. A board of governors represent the bank's government shareholders. So why am I telling you guys, and why am I bringing this up, right? Because you got to understand that's very important. The World Bank is co-signing XLM, and the biggest holder is United States. So what does that mean? Behind the scenes, like the United States, they already know what plays they want to make. They already know whether XLM is going to be involved or not. It's only retail that don't really know. Is XLM going to be used? Is it going to be a use case? Is it going to be used and adopted? We don't know. But behind the scenes, the United States, they have ties with the IBM, the IBF. They have ties with the World Bank. They have ties with the World Economic Forum. All of these things, and a lot of the truth is put into the text and the writing, but people don't believe it till it comes here. Okay, they will put a lot of the truth, that the plans they have in the next 10 years. You can probably read about it right now, but it's hidden from people that don't want to dig in and do the research. So the fact that XLM is being involved in the World Bank's report, it just shows me that we're on the right path. So while they're ignoring XLM and saying it's not a good investment, it's too slow, I'm just going to play the long game. I'm playing the 2030 game. I'm playing the 2020. I'm playing the 2029 game. I'm playing the 2035 game. 2025, it'll do decent, but I'm playing ahead of that also. I'm playing not just for 2025, but also for the next upcoming runs and rallies we get. Because not only is this going to be a coin that makes X's, it's going to be a coin that you can have ownership over and say, you know what, I own something that's being used in the real world, that's solving a real world problem. So I had to make this video to tell you guys, like, if you get disheartened about this coin and you want to sell it, sell it. I'm not going to convince you not to. I'll show you the text. The World Bank said this is going to be used for cross-border payments and P2P payments. We are literally waiting on mass adoption. And when that day comes, that's when the volume is going to start to kick in. That's when the market cap is going to increase. That's when a lot of these things is just going to really start to rally and go crazy. I'm waiting for that day, and I'll be patient. I will just dollar cost average at these low boring prices for years if I have to. For years, I don't care. I'm a dollar cost average for years if I have to, because I'm playing the long term game. I'm 20, guys. If I make $1 million off XLM in 10 years, that I'm not complaining with that. Okay, it took a while, yeah, but I'll only be 33. So I don't care. At the end of the day, it's all about the long-term mindset over here. Like, yeah, we can make short-term gains, 5x's, 10x's, 50x's in a year. But sometimes it's good to build a bit of both, long-term and short-term. Because when you have the long-term, it teaches you discipline on how to actually build wealth over a long period of time, investing. When you have short-term plays, sometimes you can lose that money quick because it didn't take effort to build. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of it, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back with more content real soon. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button. Peace.